Simon Zelotes was born in 3 BCE. He lived with his family in Capernaum, a town on the northern shore of the Sea of Galilee. He became Jesus' 11th apostle in July 26 CE. When Jesus asked each of the first 6 apostles to choose another, Simon Peter, the second apostle, selected Simon Zelotes. Simon was a merchant in Capernaum at one time, but then he turned his attention to a patriotic organization, the Zealots. The Zealots advocated expelling the Roman government from Palestine by rebellion, and Simon held a high office in that organization. Before joining the apostles, Simon held tightly to the traditional belief that a Messiah would come to power and liberate the Jewish people from their Roman oppressors. After becoming an apostle, he came to believe that Jesus was that Messiah, despite Jesus' repeated statements to the contrary. He was a stubborn and fiery agitator and often spoke without thinking. But during his nearly 4 years working for and with Jesus, Simon, for the most part, performed admirably, and his loyalty to Jesus did not waver, even after the Master died. Simon's great weakness was his material-mindedness. His strength was his inspirational loyalty. Both were severely tested during his service as Jesus' apostle. He deeply admired Jesus and remained a devoted follower throughout all the trials and rigors of this service. After Jesus' death, Simon became depressed for some time, but later recovered and went deep into Africa, carrying the gospel message. There he preached and baptized believers until he died of old age. He was buried in Africa.